Hey everybody, Matt here, Big Red Liquors, and today I've got the new Suntory, well not new, but newly opened up to the market here now that Beam and Suntory have kind of found their footing and they're starting to release more of these whiskeys, hopefully, presumably more American whiskey in Japan and likewise more Japanese whiskey available to the American market. So today I've got the Suntory Toki. I'm probably not saying that correctly, but Toki is a blended whiskey, blended in the traditional sense that there are grain whiskeys in here, there are single malt whiskeys in here. It's actually 3 different distilleries. Yamazaki, probably a lot of the malt content in here is from Yamazaki, as well as Hakushu, which is smokier, tend to be smokier whiskeys. And then Chita, which is a grain distillery, so you're going to get the lightness and the delicate fruit from the grain distillery. So what I really like about this whiskey is, one, it's a nice, it manages to be a very nice and light drinkable whiskey, but still have a lot of great mouthfeel and have a lot of complex flavor. So in a blend, what you're looking for is the balance of flavor to drinkability normally. But for most of us who like whiskey, drinkability means flavor. It doesn't mean the absence of flavor. So that's what I think we have here, and they've done a really good job. So with Japanese whiskey, especially these lighter ones, what I tend to think is peaches, apricots, kind of green apple, red apple, very light touch of oak on the nose. There's really no smoke on the nose, even though you taste smoke later when you drink it, which let's do now. Yeah, almost some like an apricot syrup. You get honey from the malt. You get this very nice kind of tip of the tongue sweetness to it. There's a very, very faint hint of smoke on the mid palate and the finish. You know, this is normally a $40 whiskey. We're offering it for a great price in the email today, but really just an enjoyable, light, sweet blend that's got a ton of flavor and a very drinkable whiskey, and probably a nice representation if you're going to have 1 or 2 Japanese whiskeys on your bar, your back bar. This Toki would be a nice one to have, as it represents, I think, some of what they're trying to do in Japan, which obviously they're achieving. Great whiskey. Cheers.